Hello everyone, I tried to record earlier and apparently it wasn't recording the entire time, so we did lose quite a bit of footage there, but as you can see, Italy has taken over Turkey and we haven't really missed much. We've basically pushed them out of the Middle East. We've got some naval invasions going on and the British Raj is pushing into Afghanistan as well as eastern Iran. We're currently working on pushing the rest of the Allied forces all the way out of the Middle East. As soon as we get this done, we can move our Desert Immortals over here and start pushing them through here and get our Persian Imperial Army mobilized to the British Raj, which should allow us to have actually these guys need to be deploying to that order. These guys need to be moving over here. That's the Persian Imperial Army. Sarbaz divisions as well. Sepa brigades also. Sarbaz Iku would be nice to have in there just as well. So if we can push all of these guys out, then that'll be amazing. It looks like it's going pretty well for us in Turkey. Italy has now joined up with us and are hopefully going to secure all of Turkey and then push in here, help us out, and push up against the British Raj. We really need help with the British Raj. I don't know why the AI never moves along the entire thing. I guess we just don't have enough divisions for that. But we do have this guy. He's going to come around and take over these coastal areas to try and stop the Dutch from taking over. It doesn't look like it's going to help anyway. That's actually Dutch East Indies, which is, I believe, Indonesia nowadays. We are actually going to push up and meet the Dutch East Indies over there. This is going to stop them from having resources in this area, and they'll no longer have supplies as we at least attempt to curb stomp them. And we're pretty close to ending this whole debacle over here. We need to push these guys in now, and these guys as well. So it looks like it's going pretty well for us. I'm not entirely sure if it will go too well, but Italy's secured Turkey and we're slowly making our way into Africa. Doesn't look great, but we do have quite a bit of superiority as far as our army goes. They've lost their supplies and we are actually destroying their divisions now, which is a relief. That is certainly a relief. This, on the other hand, is not a relief. We need to get these guys moving into here as fast as possible, and then hopefully once we take that, we can move them over into here. What happened to our guy that was over here? I guess he moved. Great. This is the problem with the AI, I swear. The faster we can get these guys out, the better, because we do have an issue as far as naval invasions go. The United States is apparently in the war as well, which I didn't want. That's a big problem for me, because the United States is currently our biggest help as far as everything goes, so we need to improve relations with them so that they do not declare war on us. I'm really hoping that they don't declare war on us and fully join. Sweden's capitulated. German Reich now owns that entire area, and hopefully they can move their troops down to help us in the Middle East a lot more, especially against the British Raj. And indeed, it looks like we have more divisions stopping the British Raj from pushing into Afghanistan. Looks like the Siamese Empire wants to send us some infantry equipment on a monthly basis, like 140, I think that said, which is astounding. I love that. We've got everything under control by the looks of it, and now we can stop all of this. So if we get these guys in here, then we should be able to push them all the way out and stop them from taking over. Dominion of Canada, apparently. The United States is fighting for the Dominion of Canada. So are the Dutch East Indies by the looks of things, and hopefully going to have these guys moving up to the border pretty soon, because we don't want to lose that land. Japan, the call to arms, they want us to fight. What? We're already fighting all of those guys. Okay. Anyway, we're going to push up against the United Kingdom, namely the Dutch East Indies, over here in southern Iran and eastern Iraq. I guess Baghdad this would be. Siamese Empire has cancelled the Lend-Lease, which is an issue. Italy is laying claim to Greek territory, which will give them more manpower and more resources, which is pretty good if they can actually take that. I'm not sure that they can, though. That's a river? A lake? We've lost air superiority in the Middle East, and we're currently researching paratroopers and producing transport planes at a rate of 0 per month. Absolutely astounding production rate, mind you. We need to push these guys up as fast as possible because this is a big issue right now. We can get these guys to move up and capture all of this. That'd be amazing. So let's try and do that. So this would be Egypt. And that would be modern day Sudan, I suppose. But I'm going to push these guys in. Hopefully they'll be able to push in. And we need... sorry, there's a very tense situation. Very, very tense. But we need these guys to move up and stop everything from happening. And I mean everything. Everything is going on way too fast. I do not like it. So it looks like we're going to have these guys taking over and stopping the Dutch from pushing further, especially toward Tehran, which would basically ruin us until Italy would be able to push in. I don't know where the German troops that were helping us down here went. I don't know where the Italian troops are going. I wish that there was some way that you could, like, tell them that you need help with something, because that would help a lot. And we need all of this. So I'll push them and hopefully make them leave the port just as well. This shouldn't end up being this hard at all. And it doesn't look like we're really going to win too much on that front. And it also doesn't look like we're training armored divisions. What's wrong with me? We need to train armored divisions. They need to push in over here. This is a very stressful situation for me because we've worked so hard to get all of this going, and at the moment it's just falling apart. Regardless, it looks like we're actually gaining headway over here and stopping their invasions, which is amazing. Absolutely amazing. We need more submarines. And we need our production to be cut in half for convoys, and we need some submarines getting deployed. Because the problem was, I wanted to navally invade Africa to push the British away from our Italian allies. They had one division over there that was holding off an assault against a few British ones. Big issue. We do need not war economy, total mobilization. Total mobilization. What's more, we've just conquered that, and we can move the Desert Immortals down to here and start spearheading over there. So let's get that going. I really hope that we can hold these guys off and win the war in the long run. Especially if Germany can actually get their guys down here pretty soon. I don't know what they're doing. They're just not even helping. Do they suffer too much attrition in desert? Can't they get desert divisions? Like, we have a ton of desert divisions. It'd be great if they could send some troops. We need cataphract battalions. We also need fucking goods. And now we actually have factories to trade with, which is amazing for us. Siam should be able to give us all of their rubber. All of it. Portugal can give us some tungsten. We need more steel from the United States. We need chromium from the Soviets. A big issue. That's a big problem too. You need to move in there, because they're about to capture the port. It's a guy on a horse. It's a guy on a fucking horse. We might actually be able to push them out. Holy shit. And it looks like we're winning against the Turks in Africa. We might end up getting the fall of Cairo pretty early on in the war here. I'm happy for that. Especially if we can push on into the entirety of Egypt and take all of it. The Western Desert, as the game calls it. Oh, it looks like we want... They want to give us more stuff, like infantry equipment from Siam, which they're going to cancel anyway. 17 support equipment per month from Bulgaria. Amazing. Or was that Hungary? I'm not even sure. But at the moment, we do have... I guess we're kind of ahead of everyone else. They are fighting us. They are fighting us back. I don't expect them to not fight us back. And we can take Cairo right now. Let's just leave Cairo undefended, guys. Let's do that, right? And especially leave our troops to be encircled by the enemy. This always works, doesn't it? If we can win here. There, retreat into enemy territory. Do a full ISIS. And now attack them. This truck is just going for it, man. This truck is like, undefended territory. Everything is ours. Persia will be great. Hashtag make Persia great again. Alright, so we're actually moving guys in here, and now we've destroyed that Dutch division. Finally. Finally, the homeland is safe for but a moment before they decide to attack again. I don't think it's going to be well worth their time to send more divisions in here because they've just basically lost all of them. So there we go. We're gonna have 24 divisions moving in on one cavalry division. And it looks like we're destroying this guy right now. Absolutely wonderful. This is working out. This is working out. I'm surprised. This is working out. Alright, so we're gonna kill this guy. And then move our desert guys down south to stop the American troops, which will surely piss the Americans off at us even more. Not that I really care too much. I mean, honestly. Apparently we can get our guys moving up in the mountains here, at least for the moment. If that's the case... Yeah, it looks like it is the case. Wow, so we might actually be able to push into Delhi. I don't think they're leaving too many guys protecting India right now. And we'll actually be able to take over the entirety of Africa as well. No longer get the effects from Reign of Terror, which was the fascists coming to power. It's not too bad. I really don't mind that at all. And we're gonna cut these guys off, apparently. Just gonna cut them off. Here comes the Big Red Overrun. At least I hope. Yep. Big Red Overrun. Or not. Usually you get a Big Red Overrun if they try to retreat and you take over the square that they're trying to retreat into. I guess it only happens if you own the square that they're retreating from. We need these guys all hanging in here. What is it with the British and naval invasions anyway? Do they never learn? It doesn't work. The Persians are too strong. The Persians and their allies, they are too strong for the British. Fucking eat that, Churchill. Suck on that. Churchill is losing another division to the new Persian Empire. He's losing one almost every day, I think, at this point. But in Europe, nothing is really happening, and the Germans need a naval invasion over here to completely destroy Sweden. Sorry, I blanked there for a moment, but They needed a naval invasion to completely get rid of Sweden and possibly even invade the United Kingdom. I doubt the UK has any troops in their borders at this point, especially since we've pretty much destroyed their entire army right now. The most they'd get is probably Canada coming over to help, but Canada wouldn't really be that much of a help. Maybe Ireland might have some troops, but I don't think Ireland is... No, Ireland isn't with them on this one. Declare Irish neutrality, so they aren't even going to get involved in the war. Cancel Lend-Lease, New Mongol Empire. Oh shit, so the Mongols are fascists now. That's interesting, because usually they're part of Comintern. And it doesn't look like it's going to be too quick of a battle for that port there in Alexandria. Meanwhile, we are actually able to push, like really push, into the British Raj here, and especially if we can capitulate the British Raj, that would be amazing. So there's the issue. They apparently have their entire army fighting the Japanese right now. Tibet pushing against China, Japan pushing against China and the British Raj and the French. I think maybe, no, I don't think Germany is up there at all. Japan invading Australia, I've seen that before, but not recently, so that's definitely good. It's definitely good. If we can get these guys out of Africa, that'll be especially very helpful to us. I'm at a loss for words, really, because I started this series off pretty energetically. It was pretty strong suit, but at any rate, we've reached past the 20-minute mark. It's been going for 22 minutes now. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe for more content in the future, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.